Hi everyone, Caleb here with another Tech Tuesday video. I hope you enjoyed our new introduction at the beginning where we're focusing on updating our Tech Tuesday format, and it starts with updating the introduction. We've pretty much gone over most of the Google related topics. So today I wanted to switch it up a little bit and talk about something that we actually talked about last year a few times, which is SeeSaw. I want to talk about it because we're still towards the first half of the year. Obviously, Christmas hasn't hit quite yet, and so there's still time. If you haven't set up a SeeSaw classroom yet and you wanted to, now is a great time to do it as we go into the holidays. Especially with Bessie getting iPads recently, they now have a little bit more ability to do some of the SeeSaw stuff, but don't let this fool you. SeeSaw is not just for the elementary classes. There are tons of things you can do inside of SeeSaw that works with your middle school and high school classes as well. But without further ado, I just wanted to show you how to set up a SeeSaw account and your first class from the ground up, just to show you how it all works. So we're going to go ahead and get logged in. The website is web.seesaw.me. You are going to sign up. It's free. So we're going to hit sign up. We are going to go and say that we are a teacher, because that's what we are. I recommend teachers signing up with Google. Just one less password you don't have to remember. I'm going to use my instructional technology account. I think that's the password. And there we go. Account is created. I'm going to name my class, so this is a just demo class, and let's say I am teaching 5th grade. Alright, I can always import from my Google Classroom, so if I already have my Google Classroom created, I can import from Google Classroom, but we won't do that for this video. So once I've got my class named and which grades I'm teaching, I hit that check mark. And here we go, we've got our class created. There is a bunch of features that are going to pop up as we go through here, exploring the SeeSaw's tools for adding things. There is a video on seeing how it empowers students to demonstrate learning. But first thing you want to do is add students in. You've created your class, now you want to add students in. So you just hit the little add students button down here, plus students. You can have students sign into SeeSaw using a Google account or an email address. If you're working with the younger kids, you don't want this. If you're working with 4th and 5th grade up, you can do that. I think I've shown before how to do it with the younger kids, so let me show you how to do it with the older kids. So we're going to hit yes. To get the students started, they need to follow these instructions. So they open the app if they've got the iPads, or they go to the Chrome browser, they go app.seesaw.me, choose that they're a student. They're going to go ahead and type this code in into the into the join section. They'll only use it once. New code, like it says, is every 7 days, and don't share the code on social media. Once they've done that, they'll sign up with their Google account, or if they're using an email address, we're going to use Google accounts because we're a Google school. And from there, they're signed in. You don't actually have to do any work in putting the kids in. You can even email your students this instruction. You can copy this email right here and then go paste it into your Google account to email it to your students. Just to see again, let's say your students are not going to use an email address, you want to create them. If you hit no, you're going to choose one-to-one devices because that's what our students will be doing. And from here, you can either add the students one at a time, or you can paste a list of names once you have. So we'll just do student 1, student 2, student 3. And once we have those students in, we just hit the check mark. Now we've got students. Hit that check mark again. For the students to log in to this, they can either go to again app.seesaw.me, choose their student, and then scan the this barcode. And or type in the code here, and it'll allow them to get in. Now remember, this code expires every hour. So when you're ready, you would just go ahead and have them go ahead and do this. You can also add more students, have the students pick their names, and then print the sign-in poster if you'd like. The sign-in poster shows how this works, what they need to do. So just exit out here, exit out. So I've got my, I got a sample student, my students here. This is the bare bones of creating my class. My demo class is my name. I have some students inside it. Now would be the time where you start adding features to your class. Now, if you remember from last year, SeeSaw functions almost like a digital portfolio for your students. You can add activities for them to do. They will submit those activities. You can give them, approve the activity or deny the activity. They can submit things to their own journal. They can do all sorts of things that really functions as digital portfolio of work that they've completed that they can then show parents at the end. You can even add families so that they have access. If you turn on family access, it allows your students, you can invite their family member if you have their email or mobile numbers. If you don't, you can always print invites, and it will allow the parents to go on their own and associate themselves with their student so that they can see what their student is doing in your class. Again, this is really quickly done. I really just want to show you how to get in, start a class, and add your students. I'll probably at a later Tech Tuesday or even a quick tutorial video on how to do some of the things inside of SeeSaw, and I did last year, but I might do some refreshers this year. If you have any questions or comments, don't hesitate to reach out to myself or Katie Riley. We're always glad to hear from you guys. It helps us know what content to create for you when you guys also have ideas for what you'd like to see. That being said, I hope you have a great rest of whatever day it is when you watch this video, and thank you very much.